Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, dear students. Welcome you all in our online teaching platform. Today we are going to start our new topic, that is resistors in parallel. In our previous lecture we have learned about the series connection of resistors. Today we are going to learn about the parallel connection of resistors. And this parallel connection resistor is present in our houses. Whatever the electrical appliance, whatever the gadgets and whatever the electric instruments are there in our home, and whatever the wiring that has been done at our home, that is in parallel connection of resistors. It is in parallel connection. So what are the characteristics, what are the merits and demerits of this parallel connection of resistors, that we are going to learn in detail in today's topic. So let's start with our topic. First of all, we will see, when you will see that your circuit is possessing the parallel connection of resistor. आपके सर्किट में पैरेलल कनेक्शन है रजिस्टर का, आप कैसे बताओगे? ठीक है, so it's very simple. Firstly, if in your circuit more than one path is available for your current to flow from one end to the another end of the circuit, and whatever the voltage drop across each resistor is same, then you will say that your circuit is having parallel connection of resistor. जब भी आपके सर्किट में करंट को एक एंड से दूसरे एंड तक जाने के लिए एक से ज्यादा मोर देन वन पाथ इज अवेलेबल है, एक रास्ता बंद तो दूसरे रास्ते से चला जाएगा, दूसरा बंद तो तीसरे से चला जाएगा, यानी करंट को एक एंड से दूसरे एंड जाने के लिए एक से ज्यादा रास्ते अवेलेबल हैं, और जो भी रजिस्टर्स वहां कनेक्टेड है सारे रजिस्टर में से जो वोल्टेज ड्रॉप हो रहा है वो इक्वल है. ठीक है, सो मोर देन वन पाथ अवेलेबल फॉर करंट टू फ्लो, voltage drop is same across each resistor, then you will say that your whatever the circuit is having resistors, all those resistors are in parallel connection. Okay, so here you can see these three resistors R1, R2 and R3, each of them having different path of current to flow. See, as soon as from this positive terminal of the battery your conventional current will flow, this conventional current will reach this point. ठीक है, now this point is your point A and this is your point B. ठीक है, like we write this is your point A and this is your point B. ठीक है, now this between these 2 points, now at this point your current is going to divided into three different parts. This part R1, this part there is R2, and on this part there is R3. So for each and every resistor, whatever the current is going to be flow through that is going to be different. Why? Because my current is being divided at this point into three different parts. So that is whatever the amount of current is there, it is also going to be divided. So accordingly, each resistor will have different current flowing through it. That's why I have written the current flow through R1 is I1, current flowing through R2 is I2, and the current flowing through R3 is I3. But the voltage drop, what is the voltage of the battery is there, that voltage is going to be same in each and every resistor, because in parallel connection, dear student, voltage is not going to get divided, it is going to be same through each and every resistor. So if I have written that these three resistors are in series connection, and suppose the current flowing through each resistor, R1 is I1, from R2 is I2, from R3 is I3, then the total current of my circuit, will be I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, as per the simple mathematical rule, the total current flowing through the circuit will be the sum of current flowing through each resistor. Now instead of these three resistors, if I put only one resistor R, which is known as equivalent resistance, having the value equal to all these three, sum of these three, इन तीनों रेजिस्टर की मिलके जो वैल्यू वो वैल्यू अकेले इस R की है, so R को क्या बोला जाएगा, इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टर्स. So as per Ohm's law, for equivalent resistance, whatever the current is flowing through equivalent resistance will be denoted by this formula I is equal to V by R. Okay, so whatever the current is flowing through my equivalent resistance will be V by R. Now applying the Ohm's law for the current flowing through each of these resistor, we will have three equations, that is I1 is equal to V by R1, I2 is equal to V by R2 and I3 is equal to V by R3 as per Ohm's law. ठीक है, now putting this equation 2 and this equation 3 in equation number 1, what we will get? We will get V by R is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. Now take this V common, it will get cancelled out, so your final equation become 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. And this way you can, suppose आपके पास 5 resistors है तो plus 1 upon R4 plus 1 upon R5 and so on. Okay, so from this we came to know, after deriving the formula, what we observe is that whenever your resistors are in parallel connection, the final resistance, the equivalent resistance, that means the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance is equal to sum of reciprocal of each resistor. That is 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, so this is our final statement for parallel connection. So this way, dear student, you have to derive the formula for parallel connection. In series connection, we are having R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, and for parallel connection, we are having 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. That means the final equivalent resistance, the reciprocal of final equivalent resistance is equal to sum of reciprocal of each individual resistance. Okay, dear students, now let's see the characteristic, merits and demerits of this parallel connection, starting with the characteristics. So you can see that the voltage drop across each resistor is same. हमने अभी just देखा, whatever the voltage is there, ठीक है, that voltage is not going to get divided at any resistors in parallel connection. Parallel connection में voltage divide होता नहीं है. That means whatever the voltage is there at resistor R1, at resistor R2 or at resistor R3, it's going to be same, that is V only. Okay, then the total current flowing through the circuit is equal to the sum of the current flowing through each resistor. That means whatever the total current of the circuit is there, as we know in our parallel connection, my current get divided at each resistor. Why? Because my current is having more than one path to travel. On each path, whatever the amount of current is flowing is always going to be different from one another. So that's why my current will have different value at different path. So whatever the resistors are there on those paths, they will be having different current flowing through each of them. So that's why as per the formula, my total current flowing through the circuit is equal to sum of current flowing through each of these resistors. That means my I is going to be I1 plus I2 plus I3. That is the second point. Now third point, the magnitude of equivalent resistance is always smaller than the smallest resistance. See, this is the totally opposite of what we have learned in series. सीरीज कनेक्शन में क्या होता था कि जो मेरा फाइनल इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस की जो वैल्यू थी वो मेरे जितने भी रेजिस्टर्स थे उसमें से जो सबसे बड़ा रेजिस्टर होता था उससे भी बड़ी होती थी. लेकिन पैरेलल कनेक्शन में उल्टा होता है, बिकॉज यहाँ रेसिप्रोकल लेंगे, हम यहाँ क्या ले रहे हैं, रेसिप्रोकल ले रहे हैं. जो ड्यू टू दैट रेसिप्रोकल व्हाट हैपन, आपके तीनों आर में से जो सबसे छोटा आर होगा उससे भी छोटी वैल्यू आपके फाइनल आर की होगी. दैट मींस योर इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस विल हैव अ वैल्यू स्मॉलर देन द स्मॉलेस्ट रेजिस्टेंस प्रेजेंट इन द सर्किट. सर्किट में जितने भी रेजिस्टर प्रेजेंट हैं उनमें से जो सबसे छोटा रेजिस्टेंस है उससे भी छोटी वैल्यू किसकी होगी, फाइनल रेजिस्टेंस आर की. दैट मींस दिस आर विल हैव अ वैल्यू लेस देन, इन तीनों में से जो सबसे छोटा होगा उससे भी छोटी वैल्यू फाइनल आर की होगी. दैट इज द थर्ड पॉइंट. नाउ द मेरिट्स, एडवांटेजेस. व्हाट आर द एडवांटेजेस? So if a fault occurs in one appliance, then the current continue to flow through other appliance. Why? Because we said that na in parallel connection my current is having more than one path to travel. So suppose on one path due to some short circuit, due to some disturbance in the gadget, its circuit get breaks. अगर सर्किट उस पाथ पे ब्रेक हो जाती है तो दूसरे पाथ तो अवेलेबल है ना, so current will flow through another path. That's why in parallel connection, if one of your appliance due to some short circuit stop working, but due to it your other appliances are not going to stop working, they will continue to give you light and whatever the function they are doing, they will continue to do their work, because current will stop at that path only where circuit has break. Otherwise the current have different path to travel to reach the other points of the circuit. Okay, so in parallel connection, suppose one gadget stop working, so due to that the other gadgets will not stop working, they will continue to work as they are working. Okay, now next, the equivalent resistance is less than any one of the individual resistance, so more current can be obtained. As we know, the final equivalent resistance R is having a value less than the smallest of given R. So what happened? My overall total resistance get lowered. So as per Ohm's law, what we have studied, when your resistance get lowered, your current automatically get increased, because current and resistance both are in inverse proportion to each other. So in parallel connection, due to parallel connection, my total equivalent resistance get lowered, and due to that my current automatically get increased, so I can get the maximum current which I want in parallel connection. Now, so these two are the merits. Now let's see the demerits of this. Okay, dear students. So first is, as equivalent resistance get lowered, the total current increase, so it is different to control the current. Now in parallel connection, what happened? Due to resistance value get lowered, total current value get increased, and when the total current increase, it is very difficult for us to control the current in the circuit. फिर हम सर्किट में करंट को कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते, जिससे शॉर्ट सर्किट होने के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं. ठीक है, अगर आपने प्रॉपर रेजिस्टेंस नहीं रखा होगा तो आपका शॉर्ट सर्किट हो सकता है. दैट मींस इन पैरेलल कनेक्शन रेजिस्टेंस लोअर होने की वजह से, फाइनल टोटल रेजिस्टेंस लोअर होने की वजह से टोटल करंट इंक्रीज हो जाता है. और जब टोटल करंट इंक्रीज होता है, उसके फायदे तो हैं, लेकिन नुकसान ये है कि हम अब उस करंट को कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते, which will create some damage now in our appliances. Okay, now next demerit is, if the bulbs working on different voltage are connected in parallel with a given voltage source, then each bulb cannot light up with its complete efficiency. So dear student, what will happen? अगर आपने तीन बल्ब having different voltage, suppose एक बल्ब का वोल्टेज है 220 वोल्ट और दूसरे बल्ब का वोल्टेज है 230 वोल्ट और तीसरे का वोल्टेज है 240 वोल्ट, ऐसे 3 बल्ब आपने पैरेलल कनेक्शन में कनेक्ट कर दिए. अब आपने जो वोल्टेज दिया है सर्किट को वो 220 वोल्ट का है, भले आपने 3 डिफरेंट वोल्टेज वाले बल्ब यूज किए हैं, लेकिन व्हाटएवर द वोल्टेज you have applied to the circuit is 220, आपने 220 वोल्ट ही अप्लाई किया है. तो उससे क्या होगा कि जिस बल्ब का वोल्टेज 220 है वो ही वर्क करेगा, अदरवाइज तो दूसरे बल्ब पे 230 एंड 240 they will not work. So that is the demerit of the पैरेलल कनेक्शन. बिकॉज सीरीज कनेक्शन में क्या होता था कि सारे बल्ब वर्क करते थे, भले उनकी वोल्टेज कितनी भी हो, हमारी गिवन वोल्टेज से अगर उनका वोल्टेज ज्यादा भी होता था तो भी वो वर्क करते थे, बस खाली उनकी एफिशिएंसी कम हो जाती थी, वो उतनी ब्राइटनेस नहीं देते थे, वो डीम देते थे, वो डीम लाइट देते थे, लेकिन काम तो करते थे. लेकिन पैरेलल कनेक्शन में ऐसा नहीं होगा. पैरेलल कनेक्शन में क्या होगा, जिस बल्ब के पास फुल कैप मतलब आपने जो वोल्टेज दिया है उससे रिलेटेड वोल्टेज होगा या उससे कम होगा तो ही वो काम करेगा. लेकिन अगर गिवन वोल्टेज से ज्यादा वोल्टेज हो, जो आपने बल्ब यूज किया या जो भी अप्लायंस यूज किया है उसका वोल्टेज आपने जो सर्किट को वोल्टेज दिया उससे ज्यादा होगा, तो वो अप्लायंस या वो बल्ब कभी भी काम नहीं करेगा. दैट मींस आउट ऑफ दिस 3 अगर आपने 220 वोल्टेज दिया, सपोज 210 है, ठीक है, तो ये भी काम करेगा, ये भी काम करेगा, लेकिन ये दोनों काम नहीं करेंगे. यानी वो गैजेट जिनका वोल्टेज 230 या 240 है दे विल नॉट वर्क, लेकिन जिनका वोल्टेज 210 या 220 है दे विल वर्क. क्यों? बिकॉज आपने जो वोल्टेज अप्लाई किया वो 220 है, तो उससे कम वोल्टेज वाली सारी चीजें काम करेगी, लेकिन उससे ज्यादा वोल्टेज वाली एक भी चीज काम नहीं करेगी. सो दैट इज द लिमिटेशन ऑफ parallel connection. Okay, clear? So here we finished with our parallel connection of resistors, in which we have derived the formula for the resistor in parallel connection. Then we see the characteristics, merits and demerits of parallel connection of resistor. So dear student, here we end with your lecture. ठीक है, as a homework you have to write, because series connection of register and parallel connection of registers and their characteristics and what are the merits and demerits. These all are the most important question of this chapter. They will be asked in the board exam, so it's better to prepare them and write them. ठीक है, so as a homework you have to write this related questions in your notebook and submit to your concerned subject teacher. We will see you in our next lecture with the new topic of this chapter. Till then, take care. Bye bye.